Soyuz, where my sister and brother-in-law live, and we spent the rest of August, September, October, November, December, the rest of the year out there visiting our Canadian family, because we hadn't got to see them since we got on the road back in 2020 because COVID shut the borders down and my liver stuff. So had a real good time doing that. And then on the New Year's, we crossed back over. We went down into Washington, and I screwed up. I planned some visits in some of the places that I really wanted to hike, but I didn't take into account how bad the winter was going to be out there, and the snow just pretty much ruined all our plans. We went to a little village called Leavenworth in Washington, which is a Bavarian village, based all on a German Bavarian village. It's really nice, but we got trapped there. We were only going to stay 2 weeks, but the snow came in and it closed the mountain passes on both sides of us. So we ended up having to stay an extra week, and then we barely got out. Just tried to get someplace where there wasn't snow, so we went down to Bend, Oregon, where, of course, it snowed on us, but not quite as bad as it was in Washington. But that was fun because I got to see the last Blockbuster owner. And then I had to go do to Ventura, California, is where my headquarters are for my job that I work for the Navy. I had to go down there and do a little bit of business and attend a retirement class, because if all goes well, I'm going to be fully retired by the end of the year. We'll get to that. And then we had plans to try and go out to Yosemite, but of course the snow screwed that up too. I did get to do a 2-day hike on the PCT, Pacific Crest Trail, while I was out there. That was nice. Hold on, I got a car. I gotta get around. Alright, so we couldn't go to Yosemite, and the rig was not in great shape again, so we decided to just go back home to Mom and Dad's again for a couple months. Had a big long laundry list of things that needed to be repaired and stuff, so worked on that for a while. I forgot to tell you, while Michelle was in Wyoming, she had a little incident with the Jeep. She kind of halfway rolled it and got her foot caught in the brake and broke her foot. So while we were in the Soyuz, they had to do surgery on it, and it didn't quite take. So when we were in Texas, she had to have surgery again. So she was laid up for a bit there in Texas. I got the rig all done, and that's when things kind of went a little south on me. I had been doing great with my liver transplant, and then things just started not going well. Didn't feel good. Could just feel something wrong inside, having pains. So I ended up having to come by myself back up here to Virginia. Couldn't get into Misty Mountain at first. I was at another place, but now we're in Misty Mountain. Anyway, I was up here for about a little over a month and had to go into Richmond to see Dr. Shipman, and found out that my liver is rejected. So they're doing treatments on me, which is where I'm going right now. I have to have daily steroid infusions, and they're hoping that's going to get everything back on track. So keep your fingers crossed on that. Finish those up. I got 3 more, so today and then 2 more, and then they'll reevaluate, and hopefully everything will be back on track, and then we can figure out what we're going to do with the rest of our RV life, because right now we're kind of in limbo, so we're hanging out Misty Mountain to see what happens. So I do have some video of things that we've done. I didn't really do a good job doing content, because mostly it was just we were so busy with medical stuff and trying to keep the rig up and running. I just did not do a lot of content. So what I'll do later on is I'll try and see what I got, and I'll make up a little clip show of all the stuff I talked about that we did. And for this video, once I get through yakking, which I'm sure you're tired of by now, I'll show you some of the stuff we've been doing while we're out here. All right, catch you down the road. Here's Harper's first waterfall. Hey Harper, what do you think about all this, huh? Not quite sure what to make of it. Neither did Finn or Sawyer. This was their first mountain hike too. check it out. We're driving by Waynesboro. Didn't even know they're having this Jeep Jam thing here. And as you know, I'm a Jeep jammer. Except I don't know if you can see that. Cool. The duck. Look at this.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna head out.
There's a Jeep girl.
Beautiful day for this event, huh? It's gorgeous. Baby got it going all over town. Strictly, she don't play around.
Where you at?
Got gagged by the mouth. Jeep hat is a forte. Each and every day, play away. Can't get her out of my mind. I think about the girl all the time. East side to the west side, comes a right ride, comes no surprise. She got tricks in the stash, fast when the gas, fast when it comes to the gas. Like no mean time friends, you don't even know what the half is.